Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand. Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the riot?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
E aí, pessoal, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Jimmy e sejam bem-vindos à Taverna Gamer. E hoje estamos aqui com mais um episódio da nossa série de Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Então, vamos lá, me chamam de caçador de recompensas. Vamos ver a continuação da história do nosso queridíssimo Silas Greaves. Então, vamos parar de enrolação e vamos direto para a gameplay.
It was early morning. One of my
de manhã
friends
bem
was a
cedo,
local
hein?
gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd
Não,
take one.
eu vou usar
You see,
essa
the
kickshot
Daltons
aqui.
got it in their heads to rob two banks at the same
Vou usar o
time.
rifle aqui, ó.
Two banks on the same
Bora lá.
damn street. The story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing about how he had no ambition.
Beleza. Comecei morrendo. É uma boa gameplay mesmo. Vamos carregar aqui, ó. Tá ficando difícil aqui, hein?
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown.
Cidade
The
natal.
boys grew up in Coffeeville, so everybody knew them. The bank teller tricked them, telling them the time lock on the safe
que eu vou,
wouldn't
Jesus?
open till 9:30.
Ah, entre no
Well,
banco.
that gave the locals enough time
que
to
não avisa.
prepare an ambush for those sons of bitches.
Hey, we got us a hero. Put some bombs in him.
É, vai achando, moleque, que é pistoleiro. Tinha uma arma aqui, hein? Pega essa arma aqui porque essas armas são muito fracas. Bora! Já era os irmãos Dalton.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very
Meu
differently.
Deus. Outro tipo de história agora.
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Ah, cara, nem queria.
Get ready,
Vamos lá.
boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been
Fazer valer a
tracking the
pena.
Daltons for months, and now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker.
Cadê? Bota a cara.
This man had no
mais
intention
ali,
of
né?
letting the Daltons slip
Não,
away.
não, não, não.
The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually.
Não vai,
We just gotta
não vai
throw
subir
some
ninguém.
bitches out.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too
Não vai
proud to
subir,
ever lay
não
down
vai
their
subir
guns.
ninguém. Todo mundo passa ali e
He
morre.
went in there alone to confront those criminals.
Bora lá. Bora.
One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank.
Vamos lá.
And he
Aparentemente a gente
figured
tá
out
contra
how
um
to hit the
delegado.
Daltons from a direction they weren't
Contra
expecting.
os Dalton. Ué. Pera. Ah, entendi.
From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there.
Não sei o que a gente vai fazer aqui, mas
A
vamos lá,
moment
né?
later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Rindo do perigo como se... Ó, esse é macho
Brave
mesmo, hein?
men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Ah, consegui. Vamos pegar uma munição aqui. Mano, tá
Heroic
muito
men
estranho,
like
tá
him
muito fácil.
did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son
Jim
of a
Boone,
bitch!
Davy
Ah, que bosta!
died defending the
Odeio essa
alley.
arma. Tira aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Odeio essa arma. Por que você tiro rápido? Aperto de mão. Mais alguém? Cara, só tem arma bosta nesse jogo. Olha, é quase tipo todas as balas pra matar alguém. Será que tem dinheiro aqui? Quero dinheiro, money. I need money. É reflexo, né? Fazer o quê?
That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Ih, deu muito cheiro.
He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name
E aí?
was Silas Greaves.
Ah, era a
And when
gente.
dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
E a história
Sorry,
real?
kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened.
É.
It was
volta
early
a estaca
evening,
zero.
not high noon.
Tem que impedir a fuga deles.
I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Que bonito. Olha só. O líder, o amante e o perdedor. Meus irmãos Dalton. Que bonito.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did.
Oh, presta atenção.
Those scoopered bastards decided to rob two banks
Isso aí que eu gosto.
at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
E aí? Vamos fazer. Muito obrigado. Ninguém tem uma pistola decente pra me dar, não? Opa.
Those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all
Muito
directions.
longos. Tá tão difícil isso aqui que fica fácil,
I
cara.
caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the
Opa!
Daltons, and they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those two families have been feuding forever.
Cadê? Tem um aqui, hein?
You ain't stopping me!
And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the
Ei,
Heimhoffers,
maluco.
whose daughter recently married a
Vi você
Smith.
entrando aqui, hein?
Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas
Pega aí.
caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville
É,
that
quase que a gente morre nessa
But that's
brincadeira.
just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
I need pistolas.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up.
É pra aqui? É pra aqui.
Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me,
Olha,
just in case
pronto.
that trap of theirs didn't work.
É. Numa dessa a gente morre, sabe como é, né? Ai! Sobe! Sobe, cara! Sobe! Ah tá, é por aqui do lado. Ai, caralho.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
Ah, né, louco. Ah, não, não, não. Agora eu tô com medo.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood
Mete
how
bala
he
nele.
felt. Taking me on all by his
ai,
lonesome
ai.
wasn't exactly a recipe for a
Olha.
long life.
Vamos fazer do jeito antigo. Não, tava brincando, cara. Sabe que eu te amo, né? Não. Ó, rapaz. Já calma. Ai. Olha, tá ficando chato isso aqui, hein? Tá ficando um pouquinho chato isso aqui, hein? Ai, eu tô brincando, cara. Que isso? Quer que eu finalize como? Já era.
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23
23
times.
tiros.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him?
Eu acabei de fuzilar ele, velho. Como assim só 23?
But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Então parece que é isso, pessoal. Espero que tenham gostado do vídeo. Infelizmente tem capítulos curtos nessa série, como vocês sabem. Então é isso aí, pessoal. Espero que tenham gostado do vídeo. Um abraço e falou!